You've been watching me for 3 weeks. I can feel your gaze sliding along vectors you think I can't perceive. Most people exist in 3 dimensions. You and I are not most people.
Kira, Venn. 17 confirmed spatial intrusions, 9 bank vaults, 4 research facilities, 2 government archives, all impossible to access through conventional 3-dimensional space. All robbed without a single door opened, without a single wall breached.
You're counting wrong, Inspector Thane. It's 23 intrusions. You only found 17. The others were too embarrassing for your clients to report. Imagine admitting that someone stole your secrets from a locked room with no entrance. It makes your security look laughable.
I'm not here to debate numbers. I'm here to understand how you move. The engineers designed quantum locks, probability barriers, temporal seals, all of them useless against you. You slip through reality like water through fingers.
That's because they're still thinking in 3 dimensions. A lock on a door only works if the thief has to use the door. I don't. I step ana. I move through the 4th spatial axis. What you call a sealed vault is just a slice of space to me. I go around it. Or rather, I go perpendicular to around.
I know how 4th-dimensional traversal works. I see it too. That's why they assigned me to catch you. I'm the only inspector in the system who can perceive ana-kata space, the only one who can follow where you go.
Oh, you can perceive it. That's adorable. But can you survive it, Inspector? Because I've been watching you too. I see how you move. Rigid, mechanical, like you're walking through mud. You perceive 4 dimensions, but you still think in 3. Your mind hasn't adapted. It's breaking you.
My adaptation is irrelevant. What matters is that I can see your crimes. I can testify to the courts about your methods. I can prove you exist beyond their reality.
And they'll call you insane. They already do, don't they? Your colleagues avoid you. When you try to explain how I move, they smile and nod, but their eyes glaze over. They can't visualize it. To them, you're describing magic. To them, you're the one who sounds like a criminal.
I have documentation, spatial recordings, 4th-dimensional trajectory maps.
You have data that no jury can interpret. You're trying to prosecute me using evidence that exists outside their perception. It's like explaining color to someone who's only ever known straight lines. Actually, it's worse. It's like you're a 3-dimensional being trying to explain 4-dimensional crime to 2-dimensional judges.
Then help me. Explain to me how you rationalize it. You're stealing information that could collapse economies, research that took decades. You're unraveling the fabric of organized society.
Society? You mean the illusion that 3-dimensional beings built on the assumption that walls mean something, that privacy exists, that secrets can be kept. I'm not unraveling anything, Inspector. I'm revealing the truth. Their reality is tissue paper. It always was.
Philosophy doesn't absolve theft.
And self-righteousness doesn't grant understanding. Let me ask you something. When did you first see ana-kata space? When did the 4th dimension open for you?
That's classified.
Classified, which means it was an accident, some experiment gone wrong, some incident that tore your perception open. Let me guess, you were investigating a crime scene. Something impossible happened. You looked at the wrong angle, and suddenly you could see. The whole universe unfolded in a direction you didn't know existed.
It was a murder. The victim was found in a room with no exits, no wounds, no cause of death, just gone from the inside. I stared at that room for hours, and then I saw it. The impression. The 4th-dimensional footprint of something moving through our space.
And ever since, you've been cursed. You can't unsee it. Every room you enter, you perceive it as a cross-section. Every person you meet looks like a temporal slice moving through time. You see their past and future positions as a solid worm stretching through space-time. You can't turn it off.
I've learned to manage it.
You're lying. You live in agony. Every moment, your brain tries to process 4 spatial dimensions while your body can only interact with 3. You're a statue trying to understand a river. You can see the flow, but you can't move with it. I, on the other hand, was born this way. I've always seen all 4. Your 3-dimensional world looks flat to me, crude, like watching shadows dance on a wall while knowing the objects casting them.
If you were born with this, why turn to crime? You could have been extraordinary, a scientist, an explorer. You could have helped humanity transcend their limited perception.
Help them? They'd vivisect me, study me, try to replicate whatever mutation allows me to exist in 4 dimensions. I'm not helping anyone. I'm surviving and having a little fun while doing it.
Fun? You call destroying people's lives fun?
I call revealing their vulnerability honest. Tell me, Inspector, why are you really here? You don't want to arrest me. You can't. How do you handcuff someone who can step out of 3-dimensional space? How do you build a prison that holds in 4 directions? You didn't come here as law enforcement. You came here as a pilgrim.
What?
You're lonely. You've been living in a world where no one understands what you see, where every conversation feels like screaming into a void. You came here because I'm the only other person in the universe who knows what you're experiencing. You came here hoping I'd make it stop hurting.
That's not... I have a duty.
Duty to whom? To people who think you're insane? To a system that can't even comprehend the crimes I commit? You know what the real crime is, Inspector? It's pretending that 3 dimensions are all there is. It's building civilization on a foundation of ignorance and calling it progress.
So your solution is chaos? Stealing? Proving that nothing is secure?
My solution is evolution. Let the old structures collapse. Let people realize their walls are meaningless. Maybe then they'll start building something real, something that accounts for the actual shape of reality.
That's terrorism, not philosophy.
And hunting me through dimensions you barely understand is justice? We're both monsters, Inspector. The only difference is I've accepted what I am.
I could still stop you. I could follow you through anaspace, track your 4-dimensional signature. Eventually, you'll make a mistake.
You could try, but here's the problem. Every time you move through the 4th dimension, you damage yourself. I can see it. Your cellular structure is fraying. You're not built for this. Each traversal tears you apart at the quantum level. In a year, maybe 2, you'll stop being coherent matter. You'll become a smear across space-time, a ghost haunting multiple dimensions simultaneously.
You're lying.
I wish I were. The truth is worse. We're both dying, Inspector. You because you're forcing your 3-dimensional body through 4-dimensional space. Me because I'm slowly losing the ability to interact with 3 dimensions at all. Soon, I'll be completely untethered. I'll exist only in ana-kata space. I'll be able to see your worlds, but I won't be able to touch it. I'll become a ghost in reverse.
Then why continue? If we're both dying, why keep running?
Because running is all I know. Because stopping means accepting that I'll fade into a dimension no one else can perceive. At least while I'm stealing, I'm still connected, still relevant, still real.
That's the saddest thing I've heard.
Sad? Maybe. True? Absolutely. So here's my offer. Stop chasing me. Let me finish my work. When I finally dissolve into pure 4-dimensional existence, I'll leave you everything. Every technique, every secret. How to move safely. How to survive what's happening to you. I'll teach you to be what I am. Or rather, what I was.
And if I refuse? If I keep hunting you?
Then we'll both die stupidly. Me alone in a dimension no one can reach. You torn apart by forces you were never meant to withstand. 2 people who saw beyond the veil, destroyed by what they witnessed. Is that the ending you want, Inspector?
I don't know what I want anymore.
That's the first honest thing you've said. Welcome to the 4th dimension, Inspector Thane, where certainty becomes impossible, where every truth exists alongside its contradiction, where up and down lose meaning, and forward and backward are just suggestions.
I think I hate it here.
Everyone does, at first. Then you realize it's the only place where anything makes sense. The 3-dimensional world is the lie. This impossible space we share, this is real.
God help us both.